Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to try something that I haven't done in a little bit because I just haven't. Anyway, welcome back to Horizon 5 and welcome to a Wheelspin video. Now the last time I've done this, it actually turned out really well, where we got a Subaru WRX STI that I ended up turning into an absolute track racing beast. Like it was just one of my fastest A-class cars. It still is one of my fastest A-class cars that I own right now. It only recently got beaten by someone's Lotus Exige that they sent me, and like it's still like unbelievably fast, that STI, and I still love using it. But yeah, in today's video I'm gonna try and do another Wheelspin video. I don't know what I'm gonna get, I don't know what I'm gonna build the car for. I was actually thinking about getting the car and building it and going online to race with it, because I haven't done that in a long time. I'm just bringing it to Horizon Open and racing for something, so I think I may do that, even if it's drifting. But we'll see what sort of car we get. I should have quite a decent amount of wheel spins. Again, I just randomly get these, to be honest with you. I don't even pay attention to them, but I just randomly get them. As I level up or as I do some festival playlist stuff, you just randomly get these wheel spins, so I just get a bunch of them. So let's get started. I'm going to start off with the normal wheel spins, I think, because they're just more fun. And the way the series works is I'll spin them. Whatever car I get, I have to use, and then I'll spin again, and then that'll also determine the budget that I'll end up using. So I have over 50 spins again on this thing. Minimum 20k for the budget, because anything under 20k you can barely do anything to the car to even bring its class up. So I feel like the entirety of my community, when we were talking about this ages ago, we all decided with that fact that it should be at least 20k for the build to actually see some meaningful changes. You know what I mean? Okay, so far we haven't gotten a car. Ideally, I'd like a car, please. I'm gonna start skipping these. It's more fun to ask a pair of shoes. Right, that's not a car. I can't be racing a pair of shoes or drifting. Come on. Okay, we got a Ford Capri. I like the Ford Capri. I don't think we've ever gotten one of these before, which is good. That's a good thing. And then we add that to my garage. That's completely stock. And then whatever the spin is now, it should determine our budget. If it's less than... Okay, it's pretty much an unlimited budget. Why does it do this all the time? Why? Why? Okay, Ford Capri and basically an unlimited budget. Like I can use that entire amount on this build. So I have a few of these laying around. They're all completely stuck. I've never actually driven this car in this game, so let's try it out. It is in D class. Okay. I feel like we shouldn't... There's no point in bringing this thing all the way to like S1. If I do end up bringing this thing up into S1, I just don't think it'll be good. And maybe A-Class racing again, but I'll take it online this time instead of racing offline. I like the Ford Capri, it's cool. It's such an interesting, like, it's like a tiny little muscle car. That's what it reminds me of. That's what it looks like, even with the body shape. Like the coupe as well, the little kick in the back. It's just, it looks like a little muscle car. Of course, it's not a muscle car. This thing has 148 horsepower and weighs a ton. It's got a 3-liter straight 6 in it. Am I right in saying that? It's got a 3-liter straight 6. I don't know, you guys can correct me anyway. I don't know much about this car, to be honest with you. Okay, so 250 grand to spend on this thing. What should we build it for? That is the question here. I was thinking maybe A-Class racing. I could also build it for drifting and take it online and drift it. Do I want to do that? I feel like I've been drifting quite a lot recently, so let's kind of take a little bit of a break from drifting. Building this thing for off-road, I don't think it'll be good. We could, I mean, it's still really lightweight as well, so it's not like it's gonna be a bad idea. Maybe C-Class off-road racing, like dirt racing. We could try and build something like that, but that's not gonna use our budget at all. Well, not much anyway. So I'm thinking about A-Class. A-Class should use about like 50-60k of our budget, which is a pretty decent amount. So with all-wheel drive, right? Here's the thing. With all-wheel drive, I could swap it to all-wheel drive. I still have loads to basically go up by. It only goes up by 37 kilos, which isn't a lot. And it brings my grip up by quite a bit. However, it makes the balance of this thing a little bit more front-heavy if I do this. Also, rear-wheel drive is just more fun to drive, but thinking about it, like that's what I'm trying to see. What's probably the best idea to go about doing this thing? So this engine gives you more top end speed. This one doesn't. It doesn't really make too much of a difference because I'm going to end up changing the transmission anyway. So again, Do I put the 6.2 V8 in it? We could put the 2-liter turbo in it as well. That's 33k. I'm trying to look at the weight as well that this adds. So I'm probably going to put this one in it. Make this thing all-wheel drive. And we're at 1100 kilos right now. I'm definitely going to put a... That's so cool. I could turn this thing even into a rally car. I'm definitely going to put aero on it. Like, actually adjustable aero. It's disappointing that it looks so ugly, but I'm going to do it. This also gets rid of tiniest bit of weight, so let's do that anyway. And then, now wheels. This is where I'm kind of conflicted. I may build this thing as a rally car. I think it's just a little bit more fun if I do. So let's do that. Let's mess around with this thing as a rally car. It's all the way into B class right now. I already spent 64 grand on it. Maybe this is a good idea. Maybe building this thing for rally racing. What about B class rally racing? Are there many cars in B class rally racing that would beat this thing? And then because I changed all drive, it already has the race transmission, so I'm not going to do anything there. I'm going to buy the diff as well because that's adjustable. Again, a limited budget, so I just bought the off-road diff. It doesn't really matter too much. Better brakes, 100%. Suspension, 100%. And weight reduction should be a good addition to this thing. The only thing is, power-wise now, I need to try and think, like, what sort of power can I put in this thing? I mean, it's B-class, so we're starting to get into the territory of some decently quick cars, you know? So yeah, I'm trying to think, what can we do here? This, I'm gonna go with 84 kilo loss here, and then everything else I'm just gonna start to add a little bit more power to this thing to see what can we actually do. And that already brings it to 701. Getting this thing to rev higher, can't do that. Turbo upgrade, can't do that. Exhaust? What's it sound like, actually? Oh, that sounds so good. That sounds really good. I'm gonna do that, actually. And then for the I can't speak. Air filter intake, whatever. We can do that. So we can keep it in B class. A class, I know for a fact that this isn't going to be any of the super lightweight cars. But in B class, this could actually have a chance. 245 horsepower and 983 kilos. It's got like a stupid amount of grip. So I think now I just need to try and build this thing now with a tune. I wasn't even paying attention to how much money we actually spent on it. Okay. Right, I'll be right back. I'm going to try and mess around with a very basic tune. It's going to be boring for you guys to watch me like just drag these up and down. Yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, very basic setup on it. Let's try this out. I'm going to try it offline first, obviously. I'm going to bring it over into Rivals. Rise of Rivals, usually where we test out our cars, which is on the Caldera Scramble. B-Class. What's the fastest B-Class that I've done? Or that I've used on this track? The Maserati Levante, I did a 47.1 with it. That's going to have a lot more power than this car has right now. I'm pretty sure this is a car that someone has sent me here. So I'm going to actually select myself as my ghost and try to see how fast or close I can get to myself with this Ford Capri here. Okay, and then I'm going to take it online and try and see if we can find some people online to race with. It's an interesting build. It's an interesting build. It should have a lot of grip. It's super lightweight, obviously, especially compared to the Levante that I'm going to be racing against right now. I don't know about acceleration out of corners and stuff like that, but it should have quite a bit of grip here. And it's very, very lightweight. Okay. I need to be a little bit smoother there. And I may need to retune this thing because it already starts to oversteer. And I don't want that. It's actually quite nice. It's very smooth. I think it's a little slow. Grip is there, but it's a little slow, I think. I missed it. It doesn't really matter. This lap doesn't count. But yeah, it's just a little bit down on power, I think. Okay, weirdly enough, I got a much better grip coming out of that corner than the Levante did. Oh, way too fast and way too late to start turning to the right. I might try sim steering as well with it. See how that works. Works out like. I think I could actually crack top 1000 with this car. If I drive a little better, I think I could crack the top 1000 with it. Alright, let's try this again. This should be a little bit cleaner to drive now. So I get a tiniest bit of a run up. Tiny bit of a run up. Just so I can test it out, especially the first corner. I made my gears a lot shorter. So acceleration should be a little better than before. Yeah, this is better already. I also made it so it doesn't oversteer as much. There are some points in this where I oh my god, okay, and it turns in much tighter as well. It does it much tighter because before I was like sort of going into a corner and then expecting it to oversteer, and then basically the car would just sort of slide into the flag, which is kind of what I did there, but I did it so much better. My wing! The little spoiler's gone. Oh my god, this is so much better turning now. Alright, game. Let me get serious here. Alright. That was really close. That was really, really close. That wasn't close at all. I absolutely destroyed my lap time. Okay. Now continue lapping. Absolutely smashed it. 46.7. We'll leave it there. Okay. It's really good. I like the car. It drives very, very well. I don't know if it's like competitive now, B class or whatever, but it's definitely a good car that I ended up building here really, really quick. Okay. I think I want to take it online now. I want to see what it's like online. I feel like it could do quite well against some actual people, if we can find any. All right. While that searches for that, let's have a quick look here. See if I can get into this really, really quickly. I can't. Oh, I want to have a look though first before we do anything. Where am I in the world? I'm top 1,000. I am top 1,000. I managed to get top 1,000 with this thing, man. What? Alright, let's try that one again. Top 1,000 with it. That's pretty impressive for a little quick, like 5-minute build. That was, I think, very, very good. Alright. Now, let's try it against some actual people, see what it's like. See how badly these people are going to end up driving. I'm going to get so destroyed. I already know. I'm just going to get people smashing into me and crashing into me the entire time. I'm going to get absolutely obliterated. But we'll try it anyway. Okay, well I'm not in the first race at least. I'm not in the first lap. But we'll try it against some actual people. I'm really interested. I was just thinking right now as these guys are finishing, I think in B class I can probably sacrifice the all-wheel drive and actually get more power out of these cars because they're easily controllable like this as rear-wheel drive cars, because I think I have front-wheel drive B class cars and they're also very, very good. So I think when they're low in the class like this, like B class for example, I think we can actually sacrifice and keep it as a rear-wheel drive. I actually didn't expect to stop in B class. I kind of wanted to keep going into A class and stuff like that, but I thought it was a good idea to just sort of stop and see if this thing was good in B class. I don't know why, I just made that decision. But yeah, I think in B class it's actually fine, I think, to leave the car as just rear-wheel drive or as front-wheel drive, because it don't have enough power to throw these about the place like that. But then again, this is super, super lightweight, the thing that I'm driving right now, so. The only good thing about it is its acceleration off the line at the very, very beginning. You know? I don't know. That's my opinion. I think rear-wheel drive can work really, really well in B class still. And same with front-wheel drive if you're building anything for rally racing. Okay, we got the race against an Alpine. Anything else? Can't really see anyone. Okay, we got a few people. Interesting. Interesting. I think the Bugatti might be like a little meta car. I think people use that all the time. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. We shall see. Yeah, this is where my lack of power comes in on these larger tracks. Yeah, see the way everyone's faster than me right now? Wait, this is gonna be hard to keep up with these guys. Okay, that guy in the Alpine is a bit bad. Just smashing into walls. Pretty close race though with everyone. Lots of grip with this thing though. I can keep up with these guys. On corners and all that. I can definitely keep up. I can probably even overtake these guys. If we had more off-road racing here, instead of going back onto the road right now and going into a straight line, I could probably take these guys pretty much around any corner. Yeah, this is very track dependent, this car. Like on the Caldera Scramble, very good. Right, what is this guy doing? That was a bit bad from me. I kind of followed his line and his speed. I'm actually really surprised everyone's kind of driving well here. Well, not well, but like, you know what I mean. Nobody's trying to take each other out or anything like that, you know? Oh, you got a penalty because of crashed. Unlucky, mate. Unlucky. Yeah, that thing is gone. don't know if that thing's in better. Oh, I'm not even paying attention. I'm looking at the mini-map. Some dog driving lines as well. So he's going to try to overtake me again. He'll probably succeed because he's faster than me. Careful now. Okay, so this is a very mediocre car right now for online racing. Well, it all depends, of course, on what sort of track we're on, but on places like this where it just requires power, I just don't have it. It's a good build for the Caldera Scramble, which is exactly where I knew I was going to test the car out on. I always do that. I don't know, I really like the Caldera Scramble. It's just a cool place to test it out on, because it's 100% off-road, you know what I mean? And it's like tiny, especially for B-class cars. It's good. I guarantee you, if we were on the Caldera Scramble in this championship, I would have probably smoked every single person here. Well, we finished in dead middle. Which is fine. Which is fine. We take it. We take it. Alright, let's go to the next race. There's too many straight lines on this. I don't like it. I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it. Not for this guy anyway. Okay. I think the GMC is just going to take it all. I mean, he is, because he's got more power, and it's just overall faster than everyone here. The Alpine, I can hear him. How many people crashed into that wall? I wonder. One person completely stopped, I saw that. Hello, Alpine. I don't want to crash into you, so I'm going to lift off slightly. Yeah, there's too many straight lines on this. GMC with more power is just going to take it, I think. There's nothing I can really do about it. What happened there? I missed the checkpoint. What the hell? What was that? I told you, I think the Bugatti is actually like a meta thing, except this guy behind me just does not tune it. Or he just made like a... Or he's just not a good driver. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Relax with the bumps. What if the GMC is a meta? I don't really know. I don't really keep up with the whole meta online racing thing. Okay, yeah, sure. I get the shit end of the stick because he crashes into me. Sure, mate. Sure. Whatever you say, guy. Whatever you say. Okay. Well, middle again. Overpack. Yeah, it needs power. For these events, especially online events, it needs more power. So I think ideally what I should be doing with this car if I was going to build it strictly for online events, keep it rear-wheel drive, add more power. Pretty much. And I can kind of keep on a little bit more weight as well. Just don't do weight reduction because it's already fairly lightweight. So just give it a bunch more power, I think. Like 300 plus horsepower with this thing should be perfect. If not up to about 400 horsepower, which I think is very much possible with this car. If I if I don't always drive swap it, you know? Okay. Well, that was an interesting build. I did not expect to do a top 1000 with it, first of all. I wanted to bring it on to that event because, like, I knew that was, like, an easy place to you know, to test out cars, you know, especially lower class cars. The Caldera Scramble is also a very fun place to test out cars, so I did not expect to do a top 1000 instantly there. Within, like, what was it, like 8 laps, 10 laps, or whatever it was that I ended up doing the thing. It's pretty mad. I like the Capri. I like it. It's my first time literally driving it in this game. But I like it as a little rally build. It's pretty cool. Anyway, that's pretty much it for today's video. Thank you for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you want to see more videos like this on the channel, then of course subscribe as usual. All the links to other social medias that I have are down below in the description box. Go follow me on those as well. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.